what sort of angle am I working with most of the time when the window is right in front of me? Well, it's going to be in a 10 degree. If it's going to be a window that's going to be higher and I've got to close out on a shelf here or a frame, then it's going to be in a 40 degree, more than likely. And if I'm working down low, I'm going to invert my tool. So I'm going to use the angles suitable for whatever scenario that I'm in. So, quick example with this 12-inch in this window pane here is I've got it in a nice flattened state. I don't have any problems with my turns, don't have any problems with my closing out, and I'm aiming for zero detail, zero mistake 100% of the time. If I was in a 40 degree, I'm going to have problems definitely with closing out, with causing arcs, and I'm going to have problems with turning on some windows and frames. So I want to eliminate the mistakes as much as possible. That means I've got to become more versatile and adaptable and stop working like everybody else using the regular tools that are in a 35 to 40 degree angle. So this is another reason why I don't take any advice from any other window cleaner, because they don't work on a level that I am used to working at. And if I was to take their advice on board, then I'll be working longer, harder, slower, getting less results. So what else will help me with my turns? So not only have I got a nice flattened out handle, but I've actually got a floppy squeegee here, and now I've got a stiff squeegee here. So I don't want to be working a stiff handle anymore. I don't want to be working in a floppy handle. So what handle am I going to be working in? Well, I'm going to be working in a hybrid handle. I'm going to have a controlled pivot. Whenever I need it to engage, I'm going to engage it. When I don't want it to be engaged, it won't be engaged. So if I want it to be stiff, it's stiff. When I want it to move, it will move controllably. It won't be flopping around like a wagtail or like this as it is now. I'm going to lose control. I want high control, so I'm going to regulate my turns. And that will allow me to work even more productively, more skillfully, because I'm not stuck in one sort of camp compared to the other. It's always up for negotiation, and that means if it's up for negotiation, I'm going to use the best scenario, circumstance, fitting. So that's how I work. It's all about being versatile and adaptable. Why? Well, because this tool is very highly restrictive. It's high performing, but if I'm not a high performing, adaptable, versatile window cleaner, then I ain't going to get any benefit out of this tool at all. Bet your bottom dollar that is the reason why most window cleaners on YouTube cannot use this part of the tool. They're not skilled enough, they're not knowledgeable enough. They have many things missing in the way that they work, because they work like typical window cleaners. So start thinking more like the athlete, the snooker player, the darts player, the surgeon, the highly skilled, the highly precise, the highly adaptable and motivated window cleaner. Use this tool. Just regular window cleaners will use any other tool, but every other tool and any other window cleaner will always work longer, harder, slower and get less results.